Hello again. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I always feel awkward doing the intro. I never really know what to say. I always feel awkward. I've done it twice. Right, I've had so many requests. I would literally say thousands of requests to do a tutorial on this eye makeup. Obviously this eye makeup was what I did for my Margot TikTok, which did pretty well. So this is it. Hope it's not too disappointing. And I don't really have much else to say, so let's just get into the video. So I am going to start on my eyebrows. I always do my base first, but when like heavy eyeshadow, then I will just do my brows and then do my eyes first. Brush up my brow hairs. I kind of explain what I do in my eyebrows on my last video. If I can figure out how to do a time lapse, then I'll do that, but I'm not making any promises. Yeah, I don't really like doing my eyes before my base, and my eyebrows just kind of go a bit too heavy. I don't know, it's just not really my thing. When I'm doing a lot of eyeshadow, I feel like you kind of have to do your eyes first, because then otherwise you just get like loads of fallout. Yep, that's my eyebrows. Really quick, I used to, like a couple of years ago, when my eyebrows were really bad, they would sometimes take me like up to an hour. That's awful. Like, that's silly. No! Now, starting with my eyes, I just take a little bit of concealer. Too Faced Born This Way concealer that I used in my last video. This is my favourite concealer ever, I love it. I'm gonna put it out there, I wasn't a big fan of Tarte Shape Tape. I just found it way too thick, and like I just found it really quite drying, I don't know. And then I just take a little detailer brush from Real Techniques and I just do a soft line, and then I'll just start to pat it, and I just kind of pat it upwards because I don't like that kind of sharp, kind of like oily looking line you can get. I don't know, am I meant to put like music in the background like when I edit this? Like, what music am I allowed to use? I don't know. And for some reason my comments were turned off on my last video, and I have no idea why. I must have pressed something that I didn't mean to press. The two palettes that I used to create the look was this palette, which is from Beauty Bay, and it's the Bright Matte 42 colour, I think. Where am I going to put it? It's massive. Right. Put it up behind me. And then, ow! This palette, which is Juvia's Place, the Saharan palette. And yeah, it's pretty as well. So I'm just going to take a mixture of the top two colours, kind of set that down a little bit. This is from Real Techniques, and it's the Essential Crease Brush. I used Slice of Lime, which is the kind of light greeny one, and I just started with that, and I just kind of buff this into the outer corner, just kind of in circular motions, and then just blending it kind of up and outwards, and then just further into the crease, and I just built that up slowly. So yeah, I'm just kind of patting and just kind of blending it around, but mainly focusing it on the outer part. So now I'm going to build up the colour a little bit, and I'm going to mix Slice of Lime and Granny Smith, and just patting that in the same sort of area. Like, I just kind of build it up slowly, and I think that's like the best way to kind of do it, rather than just like pack a bunch of shadow on and then try and blend it out. So yeah, I've taken these two colours, building that up, and then I'm gonna just start to take a little bit of Oasis. So I'm kind of just mixing, tap off the excess, and again just start kind of building up that colour. It's really easy actually. And what I'm going to start to do with the darker colour is bring it out even more. Kind of a lighter hand as I get further out. Because I'm kind of wanting like a I just start to take a little bit of Slice of Lime, kind of lighter green, and just buff out the edges a little bit. Yeah, I feel like some people think it's weird me kind of using the same brush, but it works for me, whatever works for you. Labyrinth, so it just kind of, there's just loads of great colours in this. It's a really good palette. Just taking the dark one and again just adding that, and look at that spot. Oh no. Nah. So keep kind of darkening it, kind of start to bring it on the lid a little bit. I'm just kind of doing this until you're satisfied, I guess, with how it looks. I'm gonna take Daffodil Delight and I start buffing this like really high up. Looks a mess. So mixing Labyrinth with a tiny bit of Threat, just tapping that on the outer section. I'm gonna start the inner part, so I'm gonna take my Real Techniques shading brush. I'm gonna take a mixture of Granny Smith and Oasis. I'm just gonna pack that on to the inner part, and then I'm gonna take a bit of Granny Smith and Slice of Lime and just start to kind of tiny little circular motions, just start to buff it out a little bit. I'm gonna take our Real Techniques, most of my brushes are Real Techniques actually. Oh, it's rubbed off. It's one of these ones though. Slice of Lime, tiny bit. I'm gonna mix Labyrinth. Actually, yeah, just take Labyrinth and just focus that just like the tiniest bit. And then again, Threat, tiniest little bit. Taking Daffodil Delight, really light hand. So yeah, it's just kind of about building colours. I'm going to take the same brush that I used to apply the concealer on my eye on my hand, and I just plonk it in the middle and I look up, and you just want to start the kind of curve. Oh no, I've ruined the curve. I am absolutely obsessed with Disney Plus. I love Disney, I love Pixar, I'm the biggest Marvel fan. At night I've been rewatching Wizards of Waverly Place in bed, and it's just been great. And I'm like, why did I ever stop watching this? Like, this is brilliant. Take, again, just kind of a mixture of those two and just pat very gently. So I start with this one. Yeah, just spraying. That was underwhelming. Wow. I kind of go between using the brush and then my finger. Slice of Lime and Daffodil Delight. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna kind of leave it as that. Now I take my Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow in Gold Goddess. I don't have much of this left, so I'm really having to like... Let's try and zoom in, see if you can see it a little bit better. I just don't think it looks good, but this is what I did, so probably a lot of you out there will just make it like a million times better and go for it. I've had so many people actually recreating this look, which has been the coolest thing ever. I've loved it and I've loved seeing it, so yeah, if you do then definitely tag me. This is the MAC White Gold Pigment, yeah. Pop that on my inner corners. Then just take my normal highlighter, my Doll Beauty Shine Bright Dee Bit on my brow bone. Yeah, I don't do any eyeliner or anything. I don't suit eyeliner. We'll do the other eye and then we'll start the base, then do the lower lash line and lashes. Okay, we are back. I just think it looks a bit rubbish until the lashes and everything are on. I take some cleansing water, sharpen the line. I've already done my skincare and everything, but oh, it's on the floor. Okay, guess we're done with that. On to primer. I'm gonna kind of whiz through my next steps because if you want my like a more in-depth tutorial on like what I use for like my base and stuff like that, then definitely go and watch my last video. Foundation. Woo! That looks dodgy. It's the Apocalypse and this is the only colour we've got. Mad right now. Like, it looks really bad. I'll put my hands up. I'll be the first one to say it. I'm just finding this whole brush thing really hard. I need to get a beauty blender ordered. You know what, maybe I won't turn the comments back on for this video. Concealer, I'm just using the same concealer I used on my eyeballs. I just don't know how I feel about it. I still don't know how I feel about this whole YouTube thing, but that's a look. So now I take my Benefit What's Up Cream highlighter. I'm taking my Rank beauty blender. It's worrying. And I just put loads of this on. What's that? You can see my beauty blender. Self-conscious about my beauty blender. What was I saying? I can't remember now. God, just watched Finding Nemo and I'm already turning into fucking Dory. Use a little bit of Rimmel Stay Matte. Taking the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. Little NARS brush. I'm using my MAC Sun Power. I love it. It's orange. Softly, softly bringing it. My cheek, a little bit on my nose, my jaw. Now for blush, I'm gonna use NARS Gina, upside down. Using my Real Techniques blush brush. I don't even think I've ever washed this. Take a little bit of powder. I start with my Laura Geller Gilded Honey, which is all smashed. And then my Doll Beauty Shine Bright. I just pop that right on the high points. I usually just take my finger for my nose and I just kind of do a little exclamation mark. Then my Cupid's bow, my MAC Fix Plus. Start on my freckles, little eyeliner brush. Now I'm just gonna go back onto my eyebrows and kind of fix them up a bit. There we go, eyebrows are done. I'm gonna do my lower lash line and I'm gonna start by taking a mixture of Granny Smith and Oasis. Run that underneath. More towards the front, I'm gonna take mainly Slice of Lime and then take Labyrinth to just deepen up. This brush again, take a mixture of Slice of Lime and Daffodil Delight. Buff out the shadow. Let's buff it out a little bit here as well. Just a little bit softer, you can see the difference. I'm just going to reapply a little bit of my pigment. So these are the lashes I'm going to be using. Yeah, they're kind of a wing out at the end. I know they were Eyeler lashes, but I'm going to be honest, I don't know which ones they were because I threw the box out. They were the ones that you get that are like in the shiny boxes. They were one of those. And I always put on a tiny bit of mascara before I put my lashes on because I find that it helps the lashes kind of stick to your natural lashes. Right, this is my Jamie Genevieve times MAC lipstick. This was the best lipstick colour ever and they need to bring it back. Okay, that'll do. I'm going to do my lips. I'm going to take MAC Strip Down. I'm going to use MAC Yash. Get a little bit of mascara on my bottom lashes. There we go. I'm going to zoom in on the eyes quickly. Don't know what else to do. I'm going to zoom back out. Decay All Night and Makeup Setting Spray. Doesn't need to last all night. Only needs to last about half an hour until I take it off. We're done! Okay. Right, I'm going to go and change my top and all that jazz and I'll be right back. Okay. That is me done. I have got a top on, by the way. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope it wasn't too much of a letdown. Yeah, it's pretty easy to do actually. Nothing too complicated. If you recreate it, then tag me, let me know because I love seeing those. It's really, really cool. I kind of freaked out when I saw my first one. I was like, oh my god, that's really cool. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I didn't say that on my last video. If I get my comments working, then leave a nice comment. If you don't want to leave a nice comment, then just keep it to yourself, you know? Whatever. If you have something nasty to say, just don't say it. I hope everyone is staying safe. Anyone out there who's a key worker, you guys are amazing and thank you. My next video is probably going to be something to do with my hair because I get a lot of questions about my hair and how I curl it and things like that. So make sure to go and follow my TikTok and my Instagram. They're both Maddie Hill with an extra M at the start. Hope you guys enjoyed. I love you lots. Stay safe. Bye.